You put one thing in your cart, it's 350 rand. By the time you get to checkout, somehow it's now 420. You didn't add anything else, the number just changed. And no, you're not losing it. That's not a bug. And it's definitely not your grade 8 maths failing you. It's called a dark pattern. Today, we are breaking down the psychological tricks hiding in the apps and websites we use every day. And fair warning, once you see these, you can never, ever unsee them ever again. What are dark patterns? Or as more people are calling them today, deceptive patterns. They are interface choices designed to manipulate you into doing something you didn't intend to do. From buying an add-on you didn't want, staying subscribed to something you meant to cancel, handing over more data than you realized. The term was coined back in 2010 by a UX designer, Harry Brignull, and it stuck around because the problem never really went away. If anything, it got worse. Researchers at Princeton went through over 11,000 shopping websites and found that roughly 1 in 9 had at least one dark pattern built into the buying process. That translates to thousands of shady sites trying to trick you. Good design helps you reach your goal. A dark pattern quietly swaps your goal for the company's motives. And it works because these systems are designed by people who actually study human psychology. Let's get into it. And the first pattern we're going to talk about is fake agency. Fake agency is the oldest trick in the book, and it still works. A countdown timer ticking in the corner of the screen, only two left in stock. 14 people are looking at this right now. None of it has to be true. Plenty of these timers quietly reset the moment you refresh the page. This leans on scarcity basis. When something feels limited or about to disappear, your brain shifts out of slow, careful thinking and into fast, intrusive decisions. Because losing out on something feels worse than gaining that same thing would feel. A ticking clock is designed to short-circuit the one question that would actually save you money. Do I need this? And the next pattern we're gonna talk about is a Roach Motel. The name comes from an old bug trap, easy to enter, brutal to leave. Signing up for a subscription takes 2 clicks and 30 seconds. Canceling it is a different story. Suddenly, there's a hidden settings menu, 3 retention offers in a row, maybe a discount you're offered once you try to leave, and sometimes a phone call is required during narrow business hours. This exploits something they call friction asymmetry. People actually abandon a task the moment the effort outweighs the reward. If canceling is annoying enough, a percentage of users simply give up and they stay another month. For a lot of businesses offering subscriptions, that percentage is actually the business model. And the next one we're going to talk about is forced continuity. This is the free trial that isn't really free. You enter your card details up front, knowing you will not be charged during the free trial. You go on with your week using your free trial, and then you miss the cancellation window by even a single day. You are billed for the rest of the year. No partial refunds are allowed. This leans on the default effect, or as they call it, the status quo bias. Once something is set as default, most people never get around to changing it, even when changing it is clearly in their best interest. The subscription is not betting that you will love the product enough to stay. It's only betting that you will simply forget the end date of the free trial and get billed for the rest of the period. The pattern we're gonna talk about is a very shameless one. It's called confirm shaming. You've definitely seen this one. A pop-up offers a discount and gives you two choices: subscribe or click a decline link. It's written to make you feel small, with options like no thanks, I enjoy paying full price, or no, I don't want to improve my skills. This is confirm shaming. It works on social identity rather than logic. Nobody wants to confirm, even silently or to a screen, that they are the kind of person who turns down a good deal or hates self-improvement. So people click yes, just to skip that small discomfort of agreeing with an unflattering sentence about themselves, even though no other human being will even see that choice. And the next one is threat pricing, and no, it has nothing to do with clothing. So threat pricing is when the price you see first is never the price you actually pay. A flight looks like it's priced at X amount, then a baggage fee is added, then a seat selection, then a convenience charge. Each cost drips in one at a time, usually right before the final payment button. Never all at once up front, where you can actually compare with other options. Why does this work? It works because of the sunk cost effect. Once you've spent 5 minutes entering your name, your card, your seat choice, walking away over just one more fee suddenly feels like a bigger loss than it should be. The platform is betting on your time investment outweighing your price sensitivity. Most of the time, it wins that bet, and you just end up paying. And now we're gonna talk about how to protect yourself from these deceptive patterns. The good news is every one of these patterns loses most of its power the moment you understand how they work. Firstly, slow down at checkout. That rushed, urgent feeling is often manufactured on purpose. Read the decline options as carefully as the accept option. It's usually where the real terms are hiding before any free trial. Set a reminder for the actual cancellation date. Don't just say I'll get to it. Actually get to it by setting a reminder. And before you click anything, a checkbox, a button, an I agree button, actually understand what it actually does, because the dark patterns are built to be clicked on autopilot. None of this requires special tools or technical skills. Understanding these patterns is actually the cheapest defense mechanism. In conclusion, dark patterns actually work, and they work because they are built on real psychology. The same patterns show up everywhere, from pricing pages to app onboardings to the fine print you scroll past. Now that you can spot several types of them, you'll start noticing them more consistently. And that's the point. If you want more breakdowns like this, please subscribe and like this video. That's not confirm shaming, that's just an honest ask. See you in the next one. Bye.